Yes. Okay, great. Wonderful.
That was a long time ago. We can do where you all.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Black Fridays. I'm your host today along with RJ. I'm Bolaji. Thank you so much for joining us. It's Black Fridays. We are here. It is February, which is in America Black History Month. But we celebrate Black all year round, 365. So tonight we're watching King Richard, which is a story about Richard Williams, the father of Serena and Venus. And we're going through the whole history, what it took for them to get to where they are, the powerhouse that they are. And tonight we have amazing guests. We have former NFL player, and he was the first African American at FSU. We have Mr. Eddie McMillan, and then we have the first football player over at UF, which is the University of Florida, Mr. Leonard George. So please stay tuned. We're going to have some popcorn. Shout out to Popcorn Junkie over in Orlando, Black owned. And of course, we have Omi water. So we're going to be sipping on some Omi. We're going to be eating some popcorn. We're going to be watching some great movie. And we're going to have a discussion after the movie. So I hope that you guys will tune in. Make sure you go to your Amazon, because that's where you can find the movie. So Amazon Prime, you can find the movie, get the movie. King Richard, that's what we're going to watch tonight, all right? And tonight is just a beautiful time for us to celebrate. It's Friday, the first Friday of the month. So I know in Florida and in Tampa, it's first Friday. Everybody's out and about. Make sure you stay tuned here, especially on our Roku channel. We're going to be live, okay? Live after the movie, watching it and talking about what we saw. We're going to have a community discussion where we're going to talk to Mr. McMillan and Mr. George and see what it was for them as athletes to get to where they were, okay, being the first. And you saw Venus and Serena were really the first to really do it in the field of tennis, right? We have football players. I'm a former basketball player, so I know what it was like. I know especially what it was like for a parent, my parents, to get me to where I was. So make sure you stay tuned. We're going to be on Rock the Block IG as well live. We're going to be on Roku, which is on GT Network. So go ahead to your Roku, find GT Network, watch it live, okay? And of course, we're going to be on YouTube, Facebook, everywhere, all right? This is Bolaji. Stay tuned to Rock the Block. Get ready for Juneteenth, of course, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Oh, yeah, all right. Hey, you can see some of those games up north. So, add time to, really?
All right, y'all. We're back. It's Bolaji. I'm here with Susan Morgan. Thank you so much, Susan, for what you do here. So please introduce yourself, who you are, where you work for, and how we got to this location.
My name is Susan Morgan. I'm with Grace Point. We are a health provider, and we believe in all things wellness. And here in Tampa, this is the Boulevard at West River, and it's a brand new affordable housing site to bring affordability and peace to children and their families. So we're here and teaming up with all kinds of folks in the community to bring community resources, inspiration, and basically we just want people to live their lives to its fullest. So we are beyond thrilled to be here tonight. We're so excited about this event. The movie is amazing. I cannot wait to see this movie.
And you talked about the movie, so give them just a little bit about what they can expect as far as inspiration. I know that's what you're doing here, especially with the movie. So tell them a little bit, a little teaser of what they can expect.
Well, this movie, you're going to learn some things about these tennis stars that you just did not know. You see them on the courts, you see them playing, but you don't see what gets them there. And sometimes some of the struggle and determination to stay there. So I think it's really just inspirational. I know for myself, when I watched it, I was like, everybody should see this film.
And we are all going to see it, especially you guys, okay? So make sure you go to your Amazon Prime and watch it, okay? We're not going to put it on live here, but we want you to go watch it and then tune back in for our live discussion. Now, Susan, here, I know you have the young ladies here, but talk about what the programming that you guys are trying to establish here.
Well, basically everything from the kids to developing a youth advisory council all the way to establishing a grandparent program. Basically, we just want to create a community, a sense of belonging, so where people aren't just in silence, so where they know that, yes, this is affordable housing, but it's a home. It's a place they can feel proud of, but also they can impact their community. This can be a beautiful community here, but it can be beyond that. So I see leaders here, and that's what we're excited about. Can't wait to get started.
And I've met a couple of the young ladies here. We have some gymnasts here. We have track players. They're talking to the football players, you know, so it's really great to see, especially the little group that they've created over there, talking about the different sports and talking about leadership. What do you think that could affect, especially at this age? We have 14 and 15-year-olds. How do you think it can impact them at this age?
I think it helps them see themselves beyond TikTok, social media. I mean, Ajike said, this is what we're doing tonight. They're like, listen, here's our recipe. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to make gourmet punches. We're going to set it up this way. I put stuff out on the table. They're like, no, this is how we need to set it up.
They told her, like, look.
Which I think is great. We want them to take ownership. So at this age, 14, 15, 16 years old, if they realize that they can organize an event like this, what are they going to do when they're 18?
Yes, and they are definitely doing it. We're excited about it. And especially each week we're going to be here every Friday. Make sure you tune in to hear Rock the Block, okay? We're not just trying to communicate with them and talk to them. We want them to engage with each other. We want them to engage with other members of their community. And I'm sure they walk around, they start passing out the cards too. So they're actually like going around passing cards out to tell other people to come. So I hope you guys stay tuned. We want you to really influence them across social media, and especially come here. If you are in the Tampa Bay area, you guys can open it up to the community to actually join. All right, and we're going to have a couple different events coming. So, Susan, it is February, Black History Month. Talk about the demographic of individuals that you're kind of working with right now, because I know within the mental health field, you know, there's a disparity within the mental health field for individuals who are African American.
Absolutely. In fact, African Americans are less likely to seek mental health treatment than other cultural backgrounds.
Yes.
And it's really, really important because there's treatment for mental health, and treatment works.
Yes.
And it really can change somebody's life. And here's the other unfortunate thing: people die by suicide, and they don't need to.
Yeah.
And they're just existing in life rather than living life.
We want them to thrive, okay? And I know with Great Point, because I have a history in developmental disabilities and mental health, I understand that it takes early intervention for a lot of things to be averted. So talk about the different activities or different programs you guys have with Great Point so that people can see the benefit of actually reaching out to you guys.
Absolutely. We have outpatient programs for adults and children. And really, let me tell you what's important about that. It's just starting conversations. It's just being able to talk about what's happening in our family, with school, the stressors, and finding out what treatments are out there. We talked about medication, but it doesn't have to be medication. It could just be discovering new ways of coping, maybe grieving losses. But we also have inpatient if somebody needs that. We're co-located in schools and emergency rooms. We have primary health care. So I think it's just really helping people feel the comfort and decrease of stigma to pick up that phone and make that phone call.
And the stigma you talked about, it is a thing, especially within our community, where it's like, okay, if we seek help, something's really wrong. And there's nothing wrong with seeking help. I want everybody to understand that. There's a comfort in knowing that you can finally get some relief to whatever issue that you feel that you may have. So we have Grace Point in this building. This is a new location. So talk about this facility so that people understand what it's hoping to do here.
Well, the Boulevard at West River is owned by the Tampa Housing Authority. And where we are right now sits on the old historic North Boulevard homes that were here before. So having something like this is amazing because there's a lot of people that grew up here. So to see it totally renovated, changed, revitalized, There's 4 towers here. Anybody can be here that income qualifies. Actually, this is mixed income.
Okay.
So they have market rate, they have different levels,
Okay.
but nobody knows in what you do.
Yeah, it's none of your business.
Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. And it's really about creating affordability. So in this particular area, Armature Works,
Yeah.
which is right by downtown Tampa,
Yeah.
literally it's just right around the corner.
Yeah.
The Hillsport River is right around the corner.
Yeah.
So it's very walkable. There's a grocery store right around the corner. So it's really nice when you look at, sometimes they put affordable housing or mixed income housing in parts of the community that it's not thriving and it's not vibrant. But here,
Yes.
there's restaurants, there's, I mean, it's just like the best location.
So we have in the community, there are different things that people can access, and it is a mixed housing, like she said. So we hope that, neighbors can be neighbors here, you know what I'm saying? So what we want to do is we're going to, I hope, take a break because I'm ready to get some popcorn. I'm ready to get ready for the movie. And of course, stay tuned to our Roku channel on GT Network. So go live. We're going live on Roku. If you're probably already on there actually watching this, okay? So we're live on Roku. We're live on IG, on the Rocky Blog page on IG. And of course, we're all over our YouTube, our Facebook. So this is Susan Morgan, of course, of Grace Point. We want to thank you guys for, of course, having us. She threw out the goose. Yeah.
We're gonna have fun here. I mean, come on, you gotta join us every Friday.
We're gonna enjoy. It is Friday. It's a beautiful Friday. We have some family, and we're gonna, of course, invite some more people here. Everybody's not here yet, but by 7, the movie's gonna start. Okay, so this is Bolaji. Follow me on my IG pages. Stay tuned, and we'll see you soon on Rock the Block. Okay.
Lighting is so bad on RJ.
Thanks.
You guys want some cookies? Yes.
You better get some of these juice, man.
Bill, 30. We, I know what I mean.
No, that's our report today.
You don't need to. Make sure the flag.
Introduce him.
They're taking their pictures right now. Wait, don't leave yet. We're gonna introduce you to social media.
Hey, can we do something real quick?
What's up?
Once again, we need some props. What we're gonna do is grab a few kids and we're gonna stand over and take some more pictures.
Okay.
We'll sit there and grab the kids.
We're trying to charge. You done directed the whole thing. Hey, we're still here. We're actually having a couple pictures being taken with Mr. Leonard George and, of course, Mr. Eddie McMillan. We got the boys good kind of ride. I want to get our camera over here. They're taking pictures. So we got the kids.
From the way. Kids from the way. Kids from the Waters Academy. Kids from the Waters Academy.
All right, these are the kids from the Walton Academy of Entrepreneurship. How y'all doing, guys?
back over here now.
Direction.
There we go. Take a picture. Get a mask. Just don't breathe on each other.
One more, y'all.
One more.
Y'all kids. All right. Ready? Great job. Thank you, guys. All right, kids, don't go too far now, sir.
You got to remember I made you remark. I said, can I have my concern? This is what I do.
I love it. I love
Get
it.
your nice props.
Mr. Eddie McMillan. Go ahead and introduce yourself, and of course, Mr. Leonard George. We want everybody to get to know you guys, but give them who you are.
Is the chicken million?
It is right in the middle. I promise you. I put it in there. I slapped timestamp today.
I'll do it because my name is Eddie McMillan. I'm the first black to play football and run track at Florida State University. And what's so ironic about that is Leonard P. George, he'll go into his part of it because he's a part of history too. But the thing that makes it so interesting is that we both grew up in this particular neighborhood.
Yes, you did say that.
And when they integrated all of these predominantly white universities in the state of Florida, there was 5 blacks from the state of Florida who went to the predominantly white institutions, and 2 of them were from Tampa. So there's a tremendous amount of history in the area, not only athletically, but also academically. There's a lot of scholarship came from this particular area. And what Pete and I were talking about it, and not so much amazed about, but what was so inspiring is when we were growing up, this used to be the major metropolitan area, fabric, businesses, and the whole 9 yards. This was the middle class neighborhood. I don't know if people know how this neighborhood actually got founded. It was founded by a Scottish gentleman by the name of Fitzgerald. At that time, all the black people lived in the country in the surrounding area. So what he did is he wanted to have an integrated neighborhood. So what he did was he developed this area, put the cigar factories here, and put all of the minorities in the blacks. That's how West Tampa became populated with all of the minorities. So let's fast forward. Years after decay and rundown, the city has finally decided to go ahead and redevelop and upgrade this area. As in most cases with gentrification, the tenants who were formerly there, they become displaced. The thing that pleases Leonard and I so much is not only to see that the old projects, this used to be projects. As a matter of fact, we used to play, Leonard lived on Art just right down the street, and I lived on Art. But what's so amazing about this is that they have, once the blacks, they took the property, but they didn't take the property. But once they decided to go ahead and redevelop the area, it's a better choice. Trying to be politically correct, because I'm not politically correct, but I'm trying to be on my best behavior.
I love it though, because you definitely do. He gives you the facts. With no bars held. You will get the facts and truth, and we love it because it is the truth needs to be said as much as you do get it.
But one last thing, I have a tendency to run my mouth because I'm going to let Pete speak a little bit. The thing that pleases us is when the metamorphosis and the Renaissance came, they included the blacks. So a lot of blacks who actually lived in the area, what they did was they mandated that some of this particular area be set aside for low-income housing. And I think that's very, very important, especially with youth, because they have access to the internet and all the other amenities that previously they didn't have. So I think that's very, very important. And what Pete and I would like to do is what we like to do is we like to show, hey, it can be done, because I came up with a single-family household, and you guys have more opportunity than we do. So don't be afraid of the dream, to go with your aspiration.
All right. Thank you so much. And now, Mr. Leonard George, go ahead and introduce yourself, who you are, and where you come from.
All right, my name is Leonard George. I grew up in this area, not too far from here. I was born in a hospital that was called Clarify, which was on the river. Right. And so we went there and we came up and we went to a school that was called St. Peter Claver. And that was one of the schools that was set up for minority students. It was run by the sisters, and they were able to make sure that we tried to get a good education. But when we graduated, my class, there was only 14 of us that graduated at that time. So that was something when you think about it. So I lived, as I said, not too far from here, and the lake was right down the street. And I thought for sure I was going to go to the break. That's for sure. But then we had somebody come to our house talking about Jesuit, and that's where I ended up going. But when I went to Jesuit, they only had 3 blacks in the whole school. The first one we knew about, and then later on we met the other ones too, and some of them came to our house. So these are things that happen. So I went to Jesuit. I didn't really realize that I'd be going there because all my friends, we grew up together, sort of, that, was going to Blake or Milton. At that time, that was the only choices we had if we were black. So, yeah, right.
That's what Blake. Did y'all play against each other?
No, the thing you got to realize, we won the state championship in 1968. They won it
In 1969, the following year.
So back to back.
Yeah, right.
And then you told me that you guys had to go to the same school. Tell us about that part. I'm like, what? All right. So we're not going to talk about that on camera. We want you guys to tune back in to get a lot of this information. Because it's history right here. Okay? You guys grew up at Tampa Bay. You ended up staying in the same neighborhood, but then you went to different colleges. Still in the state of Florida.
Right.
But nah, you gotta go start. We don't want to give too much information. He'll tell you everything right now. I want to make sure you guys go to our YouTube channel, our Rock the Block IG channels, our Facebook, and of course our Roku. We are streaming live on Roku. You get Leonard George, and of course Mr. Eddie McMillan. Eddie, you were there.
Yes.
And what teams did you play for? Because you repping right here.
I played for the Rams, the Seahawks, and the Buffalo Bills. And I was very blessed and I was very, very fortunate. My first year, I won Defensive Rookie of the Year. Also in the Seattle Seahawks, Florida, I became the youngest captain. So, I've been blessed with success. I had a good 7-year NFL career.
And that's a long time. Most people don't understand. Like playing football, injuries do happen, and not just that, you're wear and tear on the body, right?
Yes, and pretty much that's the reason my career ended, because I completely tore my hamstring. Being a defensive back, your number one asset is speed and agility, and of course that was impact. So I made the decision at that particular point. It was time to be able to move forward and make the transition, and that's a problem a lot of guys have. They don't make the transition.
So we're gonna talk about the transitions. We're gonna talk about just athletics. We're gonna talk about a lot of the things that you told me that parents need to know when having children who play athletics. So guys, make sure you stay tuned. Of course, read up on Mr. Eddie McMillan, and of course, read up on Mr. Paul. I was gonna say Paul George. I play basketball, so I'm thinking Paul George.
Right.
Mr. Leonard George.
Right.
I'm like Paul George. I play basketball, so look, Mr. Leonard George. All right. RJ's gonna take y'all around.
That's kids.
We have a couple kids. Baby kids. All right. What we gonna do? We gonna take y'all around.
We can't get them away from the top popcorn.
You good? You want to share a little popcorn with me? Okay, it's all good. What's your name? Sincere? I love that name. And yours? Desmond? All right, so y'all eat some popcorn. Well, you need help with that? enjoying the popcorn? I got you. So, what y'all doing here today? Y'all opened up. You just got here, so y'all ready to watch a movie? You gonna have movie night every single week.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube too.
What's the name?
What's the name of the movie?
Yeah, what's the name of YouTube?
The YouTube. Which YouTube is it going to? It's going to Rock the Block YouTube. We have a Rock the Block. And then we also have my YouTube page. All right. And then you have Instagram. You guys on Instagram? Not no more? You got to try. Okay. TikTok. So it's going to Instagram and Facebook. You guys are on Facebook. You're on Facebook? What you doing on Facebook?
Let them see themselves. Let them see themselves.
Oh, good. So, you see? You talking about you want to be on YouTube? Here you go. No. Okay, here you go. What time is it? 6:45. So, everybody's enjoying popcorn. All right, y'all. Everybody's enjoying the popcorn. We're going to give them some time to eat. Make sure y'all go and get the movie, which is King Richard, and we'll see you soon on Rock the Block. Bye. The youth entrepreneur program? Yes.
What did you say?
They actually like listening to that.
They were excited for the
That's not something we,
Hey y'all, I'm back. So I'm enjoying some popcorn from Popcorn Junkie. Shout out to them. They are a black-owned popcorn company in Orlando. Hold it. Sorry, I'm eating it, not holding it. So shout out to them. We've used them a couple times. So if you have ever, let me stop. If you have ever been to any of our events, you know that we always have popcorn. Any movie night that we've done, we've always had popcorn. Anytime that we did a gift box or anything, we always send you some popcorn. It came from Popcorn Junkie, and they always customize it for us. I want to shout them out because whenever I call, literally, they'll put it together. We'll either pick it up or they'll send it in the mail to us. And today I ran to Orlando to pick it up. So shout out to Popcorn Junkie. Make sure you follow them, and of course order for your parties, all those things. And of course we have the water today, which is my company, Movie Water. So everybody is sipping on some punch, but they also have some water. All right, so shout out to them. You can't have a movie night without some popcorn. I love popcorn. So here we go. Bye. We had to go inside.
We didn't get around.
All right, y'all, we're getting ready to watch the movie. Go ahead to your Amazon. Yeah, that's YouTube. We're going to be on Amazon watching the movie. Tell them we're about to watch the movie. All right, y'all, tell them no. Come back at 9 o'clock. All right, y'all. These are my new friends. They definitely gonna make sure. So make sure you come back at 9. We're gonna be streaming live, of course, on Roku. We're on IG on our Rocky Block page, and of course, we're all over YouTube and Facebook. So stay tuned. Go watch King Richard and come back at 9 o'clock. We're not gonna put the movie on. We're gonna watch it down. We're gonna watch it down here. You ready to watch it?
I'm not doing no minutes. You said what? You don't know.
That's the best thing, right? Pull up your chair. Everybody start watching the movie. Totally different game. I haven't watched it either. I'm gonna watch it later.